What did you do?
Cry right now.
You always sit on the back and cry.
I'm gonna cry.
What's the deal? Have you ever been on a mission trip?
guy.
I watch out because he's got a haircut like us.
I know, he's bald. Chrome dome.
All right, how we doing this morning? We doing good? You're here? That's the first step, all right? And so we're glad that you are here. If you are new in the room, we would love to connect with you better. And so there's a connect card in the seat in front of you. You could take that, fill as much or as little information as you want. You could bring it to the welcome desk. We have a gift that we would love to give you for being here. You could drop it in the drop boxes in the lobby. That's just... we'd love to answer any questions that you might have, whatever that looks like. And we have Discover Southside today following this service in our fellowship hall. And so if you've been coming, checking us out, or you're here for the first time, that is a great opportunity for you to hear more about what God's doing at this church, answer any questions, hear your story, and hear our story as a church. And so lunch is provided, and it's right after this service in our fellowship hall. We'd love for you to be there this morning. A couple of announcements I want to share with you, and then we have an announcement. Number one, VBS is coming. And so June 22nd through the 26th is VBS, and registration is already going for kids to sign up, for grandkids, your kids, friends, neighbors, whatever that looks like. We'd love to have them. It's Monday through Friday, 6 to 8:30. So I tell parents all the time, drop your kids off and go on a date. And so from 6 to 8:30 p.m., we would love to have all those kids for VBS June 22nd through the 26th. And there's also great opportunities for you to serve as volunteers. And so you can check that out on our website or scan that QR code that's in your worship guide. VBS is quickly approaching. Also tonight is something unique and different that we're doing. It's called Church Without Walls. And so 7 or 8 churches in Tyler, Texas are getting together to provide a community night in North Tyler at the Glass Recreational Center. And so that's tonight from 4 to 7 p.m. The Great Commission is not come and see, it's go and tell. And so it's a great opportunity for us as the church to go and be the church in our city, to love our city right where they're at. And it's going to be a fun time. There's bounce houses for the kids, free food. There's going to be music. The gospel's going to be shared. There's going to be giveaways. And I want to encourage you, if you're coming tonight, which I want to encourage you to do, is to grab one of these grocery bags in the lobby when you leave. Fill it up with non-perishable goods, canned goods, rice, beans. That might be in your pantry or at the grocery store. And bring it with you tonight, because everybody that comes is going to get free food. It's just an opportunity for us to love on our city before Love Thy City Day in August. And so I really want to encourage you to be there for that. Summer starts now. Ready or not, here we go, right? And if you have not gotten a summer calendar, you can get that in the welcome desk. There's plenty of activities going on for adults, for families, for kids, for students. And speaking of that, I want to say thank you for giving and encouraging you to be faithful in your giving this summer. You see on the screen, it's about $150,000 summer goal plan for all the ministries that are taking place this summer. When you give, when you're generous with your resources, with your time, with your efforts, you're being a part of much bigger than yourself. And you fuel the ministry of our church. And so I've said it before, maybe you've heard it this way. When you don't just give to a church, you give through a church and what God is doing. And so thank you for your generosity. It's going to take all of us to partner together in what God's doing this summer through all the ministries going on. So thank you for that. And speaking of what God is doing, so about 6 months ago, we launched a vision of a remodel to our church. We started with a vision night of what God has been doing, the faithfulness of what God's been doing, what God's doing now. And we launched a plan for a remodel in our church. That consisted of several things, and a couple of things we've tweaked along the way. So I want to refocus your imagination and your mind for a second, okay? 5 things that this would consist of. Number 1, a double lobby foyer. You guys know this every single week. Even today, as we launch summer, we will probably end up somewhere close to 300 people. And so God is bringing a lot of families, a lot of individuals, and it can be a bottleneck in that lobby space for people to connect, to talk. And so we want to double the size of that lobby so people can take next steps and connect in what God's doing here. It's to widening the hallways. You guys know it's, did someone give an amen already? It's hard. And so we want to double the hallways, widen them, ceilings go up and all that so people can get to where they need to go traffic-wise. We have 2 hours of life groups and we have 2 hours of worship. And so it's very hard to navigate that with our current structure. We're actually, this is new, we're going to add 2 family restrooms in these hallways. One on the left, one on the right. It's an opportunity, grandkids, or honestly, if the restrooms are full, it's always good to have more restrooms, amen? And then also, this is new, a new entrance to our fellowship hall. We've learned over just years that new people, it's hard for them to walk in and know what's going on, where to go. And so we're upgrading signage of where things are at and obviously breaking down some walls that's going to get to a better location of our fellowship hall. And then this is a new one that's probably the best one, is that one of the fastest growing ministries in our church is our preschool and kids ministry. 2 weeks ago, we had 75 preschool and kids. 75. And more young marrieds are coming almost weekly. Maybe that's you today. And we want you to connect. We want your kids to connect. And so we are doing a brand new preschool area in the back that's safe and secure for our preschool kids. And so our preschool kids and our kids ministry upstairs will be completely safe and secure and locked down, where kids can meet the foundational principles of Jesus on their own level, but also as parents, you're not stressed and your kids are in good hands and you can encounter Jesus Christ in here and worship. And so God's moving in powerful ways, and this is the vision for this remodel. And God has done a lot. We've been raising funds. We've done auctions. We've done a lot of different things. And so I'm going to ask Kay Fancher, who's the chair of our finance team, and Joe Thompson, who's the chair of our trustees, and they want to bring some news with you guys. And so give it up for them.
Good morning. David's already kind of briefly told you about some of the changes in the final plans, but as a member of the finance team, I want to encourage each of you to be a part of this remodeling plan. Not just to say, oh, look at how pretty this building is, but to be a part of the children who come here, the families who come here that don't know Jesus, and that we get to have a part in telling them all about how to become saved and make sure you're going to heaven. And whether I can be in the back room or whether you can be in the back room, if you have a part in that, it's not just making the building, it's making it where more and more people will be drawn to our church and that we can reach them. I want to encourage you to be a part of that, to get excited about that, and we are having a special meeting Wednesday night, June the 3rd, at 6:30 in this very room, where we will show you the final plans for construction, and also the financial team will lay out their plan for implementing the payment for this new adventure that we have. So I want you to be a part of it. I want the church, as much of the church, to be here. We need your approval, but more than that, we need your support and your prayers, because I feel like God has laid this before us, and He is saying, go, I want you to do this. And we need to trust Him and be a part of that. So please, if you can be here on Wednesday night, come. Come and ask questions. Come and get involved in what we're going to do to make this church even better.
Hey, Dave. My name's Joe Thompson. I just going to tell you a little story.